Okay, I've got the Equinox here. I've got a signal that was a target that was located with the GPX, and just wanted to go over settings on the Equinox to see what does what happens when you change specific settings. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start with I've factory preset this machine. This one's a 600, so the 800's got more adjustments. I don't have an 800, my buddy does, but I've only got mine here today, so we'll go through the factory presets, which are the same as the original. And so what I've done, started out Park 1. I think this is a fairly deep target. Not getting anything. However, let's just turn the volume up real quick here. Turn it up to 24. Okay, so Park 1. Chirping, no numbers. Okay, let's try Park 2. Chirping as well, no numbers. Field 1. Getting the signals, still no numbers. Field 2. Now we're starting to get some numbers. So you see it was flashing 14, 15. So my opinion, this field here, this is properly set up for field 2. So now that we know that, let's make some adjustments to some things on the Equinox and see how that can improve the target signal, if at all. A lot of people say they like to run all metal. Not really getting any all metal tone. That's probably, they need to adjust the volume on the iron now, but let's not do that right now. Let's make some other adjustments. So let's go back and not run all metal. Let's go through some of these adjustments. We're at volume, let's see, I personally like 5 tones, so I'm going to reduce that. We don't want, maybe we could bring in these bottom 2 targets here so that we're not missing anything. Reactivity is at 3, which is equal to 6. Let's reduce that to 2, which would be 4. See what happens. You can tell the signal's longer. It is throwing some numbers up now. They're high numbers. Let's reduce the reactivity recovery again. See what that does. Now we're all the way down to 1. A little weird. Numbers are all over the place. This ground, in my opinion, is too mineralized to use anything below 3. And so I wouldn't use that. And I've got junk in here too. So a low recovery setting is not going to be the optimal setting for this area. Let's change that back up to 2, which is equivalent to 4, which is, I think, is probably the lowest I would run it. Let's see what other settings we can make here. So let's just do a noise cancel. I don't really have any EMI here, but there is an airport over here, so we'll do that. And then ground balance. So we're at 0. Signal's coming in pretty good, but let's do a ground balance and see what happens. Numbers resting at 30. See what that did to the signal. It probably actually improved it because those numbers are in the 14-15 range. I think this is a bullet, and that's what it should be IDing. So the ground balance helped in this case, especially running a lower recovery speed. So let's go to iron bias. I forget what it's set at. Okay, iron bias is at 0. We're going to leave it. So in this particular case, I think that's the optimal way to run. Now if you want... Okay, target number 1. I'm down to the target. Right there. Right now we're about 8 inches, according to the pinpointer. Now I'm 9. And the bullet just flicked out. It's right there. So that's fired 58. And it was 9 inches. Alright. Just dug a hole, pretty good hole there, and target's was coming in at 21. And it's, I think it's right there. It looks like a cuff button probably. Yeah, it's a cuff button. Alright. Not sure what's going to be on it. I'll have to clean it up and we'll see. Sounded signal out of the hole. It's reading 1718 on the Equinox. Looks like it's a button. Cuff button probably. Right next to a road, so got some road noise going on, but let's clean it up, see what it is. Okay, out here at one of my Relic sites, and got this choppy signal that was kind of all over the place, and dug down and ended up pulling this out. I don't know if that's period or not, but that's some sort of a chain. That's pretty cool. Looks like it's made out of brass. I'll have to go through this hole and see if I can find any more of it. Okay, still got a signal down this hole, but when I was digging, I got this, and I think that's part of a pipe bowl. Yeah, I think that's how the pipe went like that, and that was where the stem came out. So that's pretty neat. Alright, now. Okay, so I get that signal out of the hole after that pipe bowl. And we got another cuff button. There's the third one today already. Probably general service, that's what most of them are, but I'll have to clean that up and take a look at it. Alright. Okay, still in this little area. Got another signal. Dug down, looks like it dropped 59. Alright. Signal here. Looks like it's in this clump right here. Oh, nice. It is a cuff button. Alright, I have to clean that up, see what it is. We got a nice deep low tone out of this hole here, and dug down, and looks like that's a fired 58. Okay, cool. It's right there. Yep. There's the shank. Not sure what it is. See if we can rub it off here real quick. I think I can see an eagle on that, so it's pretty cool. Okay, got another signal, and haven't found one of these for a while. Little round ball, pistol ball. So happy with that, that's good. Okay, I think I got another button. Right in this clump right here. Yep. Another button. That looks like that might be a... It's probably just smashed. I think there's an eagle on there. Alright, that's cool. I just dug a P-cap out of this hole, rechecked it, got a good signal, and I had a cuff button. Looks like it's got a letter in there too. Can't quite make that out, but I think that's an A. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's why you always want to check your holes. Alright, let's get another good signal out of the hole. Looks like we got another cuff button. Yeah. Another cuff button. Geez, I think that's like 5 today. It's good. Good button day. Happy with that. Okay, I just barely dug this cuff button right behind me here. Like less than a foot away. And right next to it was this odd signal that was kind of giving that turkey gobble sound. So I decided to dig it. And it's a coat button. That's the first coat button I found out here, so that is really cool. I'm happy with that. I think that's got a letter on it too. I'll have to clean it up, but yeah, I don't know. Could be general service. They'll clean them up and do a rundown in the end of everything. Happy with that, that's good. Okay, I'm about 4 feet away from where I dug that last coat button. Another signal here in the bottom of the hole. Gonna try to dig it live. I think this is probably a cuff button, if it's a button at all. It looks like it's in that clump I just threw out. It's in this somewhere. Well, there it is. Looks like it is just a piece of brass of some sort. Not sure what that went to. Got some rivets on the back and stuff. Clean that up and take a closer look at it. Okay, just got a booming signal out of this hole and that down there, and that is a dropped 69. That's cool. Found a couple of fired today, but not a dropped, so I'm really happy with that one. I like finding drop bullets. It's nice.